I don't know if you two are into this or not, but the WWE moved Raw from USA after what, like nearly 30, 40 years here to Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah. So now they're on a gigantic platform that they couldn't reach through, like by staying on USA. First off, wow. First off, good for the business. But Ross, did you see this show?
I didn't see the show. I tend to catch some highlights and stuff of WWE. I loosely follow it.
Yeah, well, their logo, the product of the WWE is like the third most recognizable product in the entire world. And this was before Netflix. So I'm curious just to see what happens, going forward, how much bigger this gets. Because one thing about Vince McMahon's dynasty here, like he took this worldwide. He always did. He's the guy that's like, we're going to Saudi Arabia. Like, yeah, we're going to perform there.
That opened it up for combat sports. That went way beyond wrestling. So,
yeah.
Is Netflix going to accidentally show all the wrestlers' asses like they did Mike Tyson in that fight? That's my question.
The funniest thing I've ever heard Dave say.
When that happened, the cameraman clearly knows what he was wearing. There's no way he didn't know.
Yeah, because he walked up wearing that.
Yeah, like he walked up. So like, it had to have been the producer was like, yes.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the cameraman. It was the guy on the switch that didn't hit it when he was supposed to hit it to switch camera angles.
Yeah. It's Mike Tyson. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he probably didn't care at all. Did he even comment on it? I don't even think he cared.
I mean, they paid him, was it $20 million? So, yeah.
Like, that part was in 4K. None of the rest of the fight was, but that part was.
Yeah, that was the highlight of the event, right? Yeah, so I'll tell you a couple of the rumors, Lauren. You have a wrestling pedigree, but that Vince is going to start a WWE competitor. So I think that's just barely.
Let me tell you something about Vince McMahon. No matter what anybody thinks, the guy, he's like Trump. Like you're not going to beat this guy. You could knock him down for a little bit, but Vince McMahon was a guy for the last 40 years, like sleeps 2 hours a day.
Yeah. Isn't he like 80 or something?
He's close to 80.
I know he's up there.
I mean, he's so freaking close. But Vince is someone who just loves competition. He loves his back against the wall. And you always hear Paul Heyman say he loves confrontation. He loves if someone stops and says he lives on that. So I think the fact that his product, and he's got his own family kind of going against him, like I don't know which for. Because when Stephanie McMahon was in Philly for the WrestleMania, which is me and Dave's country here, she came out and says, I'm so excited for the Paul Levesque era. Like, that was a shot at her father going forward. And to me, this guy has more money than probably WWE combined. So I think he's going to do it, whether he buys AEW or buys, something or builds something from the ground up. Vince ain't done until he's in his grave. That's what I think Vince McMahon.
He won't be, because the Grim Reaper, again, you said he loves confrontation. He'll fight the Grim Reaper.
He's 79.
Vince McMahon's so 79 he's 1 year away.
Yep.
And good Lord.
No. I just said, like, and it's already talk about like this case thing is getting dropped. Like, if anyone knows the case and stuff, like my biggest thing is like, so she accepted money to have sex. Like, yo, if you want to prostitute yourself out, the only thing he got in trouble is he was paying her with, I think, company money. Like,
it was the embezzlement because that. Yeah.
Like the part of like what they're saying he was doing, like, yo, whatever the hell you're into, like, I don't care what you two or anyone was listening into. Like, that part don't bother me. Like, I was kind of like,
you got to use your own money. You got to be like Alexander Hamilton and use your own money to pay off your affair.
Yeah. I see it.
So it's for all the Hamilton fans watching.
Lesson there. And the other rumor, Lauren, obviously WWE and UFC are under the same umbrella now. That's a major company. That UFC is going to follow them over to Netflix. So that's going to be an interesting environment. I mean, I follow up on UFC and MMA a lot closer than I do wrestling, but I definitely dabble in a little bit of wrestling here and there.
And Denver owns both of them. That's who owns the UFC, WWE.
It's where the audience is nowadays. How many people still have cable anymore? But I'm surprised they didn't move to Netflix years ago.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
pretty late.
I have a flex box. So let me tell you something.
You're one of those guys.
I listen, my cable bill and everything is like $86 a month. Okay. I got Tubi, I got my YouTube, I got Amazon and AMC. That's total. That's all I get up there. And if I could maybe like Pluto TV and stuff like that, like I don't watch anything. But I knew you all knew this was eventually going to happen because they're looking at people aren't going to the movies the way they used to, and it's streaming. So I could see them easily, like UFC, like you want to go where the best is, and obviously Endeavor, the WWE, has ties to the Netflix. Well, why not bring UFC over?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting stuff for sure. As for the state of WWE, I thought the Cody and Roman Reigns stuff was cool last year. We'll have to see how things turn out this year.